Hello.
Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome and welcome to myself. I've been away from YouTube for 3-4 months, so it's good to be back, and that's because I have moved to a new home. And as you know, when you move to a new place, it just takes time to settle in, takes time to unpack and so on. But I'm really glad to be back because the plants are screaming for help. I plan to repot them in April, but I just didn't have the time for it. And then now it's almost the end of May. It's not too late to repot or to do cuttings. I'm planning to also do a home tour of this new apartment. I'm not sure if that will be released before or after this video, but either way, it's a bigger apartment, but it has a very fascinating and interesting history behind this type of buildings in Sweden. So check it out when it comes out. But for now, it's time to repot, especially the Coleus. Did I pronounce that right? Coleus. That's the right pronunciation. I checked it out. But I keep saying Coleus, but I know it's Coleus. Yes, I got even a new Coleus that I have been wanting to have for about a year. It's the purple one. It's really beautiful. It's a little bit harder to get your hands on in store. You can always buy online, but I prefer to buy plants in the store, especially when they're a little bit bigger. I'll bring that one out too. But first, we will start with this one. Looks like a Roman salad, vegetable. If you remember from last year's video, this one, I had to cut it down quite a lot because it got a lot of thrips. And I almost actually gave up on it. I didn't think that I would make it strong enough and thrive. But it has. It's grown pretty good, and it's gotten quite a lot of root bound. As you can see, it has grown this way, so it's tilting. So the new pot will be bigger, and I will also tilt the plant so it's changing direction kind of, because at the moment I have been putting this one on the back to balance it so it won't tilt all the way. So let's start with this one. So I'm just mixing regular potting soil with pumice and orchid bark or orchid soil. So far, that's what I did last year also for when I first time got the Coleus. When I first time got the Coleus one. I have a chicken brain. It's airy enough for them, but still keep them moistured because these plants really like it to have it moistured. With my 1 year experience with Coleus is they don't like direct sunlight, not even for 10 minutes. That's been my experience. And they're quite sensitive to it, but they thrive very well in indirect bright light, or even just, it doesn't have to be very bright. I wouldn't put them in a shadow area, but they can be a bit far away from the window and they will still thrive. And yeah, so that's about the soil and the light. And I'm gonna now put it in this bigger one. Okay, let's see how the plant looks like. Just gonna squeeze a little bit on the sides. That's what I like with plastic pots. You can just squeeze on the sides and then it'll be easier for the plant to come out. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of root bound. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it. Crazy. I'm sorry, but you're gonna get a new home. Okay. Oh wow, look at those. It's very small, tiny roots, almost like what is it called? Succulent roots. I'm gonna tilt it a little bit more like this. There we go. Ta-da! I have 2 of these. This was the mother plant, to say, and this one is the cuttings that I took from this one last year. As you can see, it has grown a lot. And I even took cuttings, I think it was in April. I quickly just cut because it started to get very leggy, and that's not what I want. And oh yeah, I have to bring the cuttings also. So I'm planning, but they've gotten a little bit weird shape. This one almost looks like a bonsai now. And I have also used a band to keep them together, because this was leaning too much on one side. But this one is great, but I have put this stick quite just recent just to hold up so it won't lean forward too much. And I'm planning to cut them, but what I'm planning to do now is actually to merge them. So one is facing one side and the other one is facing the other side, and that way I can also myself enjoy them by rotating them either each water day or actually each day, because I notice they very quickly rotate their leaves towards the light. So every 2 or 3 days is the maximum before they rotate completely. Okay. This one is somehow root bound as well. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe you can. But it's been quite dry. I'm just gonna take off the excess soil here on the top especially. I think that smells healthy. I think that should be good. Okay. I'm gonna add this one to this side. Gosh, I feel like this pot will be small. And I don't have a bigger pot. I think that is the biggest. Well, when it comes, oh, let me see. No. Do we have a bigger pot? No, we don't. Should I then just put one plant in one pot? But I wanted to have them fuller. I had to change plan. To merge these both two together, it definitely needs a bigger pot. So I'm just repotting in separate pots. But also I have some cuttings from this and that one that I took in April. They were actually much more, but I have to throw some away because they got so root bound in the glass jar. But what I'm planning to do now is to put them in the soil. I'm gonna face them this way, and that way maybe it can have the plant grown in each direction. I think that's a good solution for now. The cuttings get roots very quickly in water, and I think that's the safest way to repot this. Here is the new purple one that I was mentioning, that I was talking about, and I finally got it. I look forward to see it grow. I bought it just a few days ago. It has quite a lot of, I haven't seen thrips, but it has those silver marks that are eventually from thrips. So it's been isolated, kind of, and I am gonna be quick now to repot this. I'm planning to spray it with neem oil and soap. Also, the soil is not that great. It has some white stuff on it. I don't know if it's from some sort of spider or if it's just or if it's mold from water and the soil. I really don't know, but I know it needs to be urgently repotted. But I really like it. I'll put up some pictures that I've seen. I think some of them are actually from homes here in Sweden. Well, hopefully this will thrive here. So let's do that now. It's very root bound as well here. I like how the roots are white. The ones I have, they're always brown. I don't know why, but they are healthy. If anyone knows what that white stuff is on the soil, please let me know. I'm curious to know. Okay, there we go. Where's the pot? I found this plastic pot. These are quite new. I haven't seen them previously in the shop, but they're plastic, but I like the color. So that should be enough. I'm not gonna have any exterior pot for it. Okay. I think it's a little bit big pot. Maybe it's 3-4 size big pot, but the speed that these Coleus plants grow, I think it's okay. I'll take a chance on this. I forgot to buy the middle size. There it is. Oh, it needs neem oil before I put it next to the others. I'm actually gonna take it to the shower straight away. Here are all 3 of them, at least the one that are free from pest. Let me bring the other one as well. Here it is. I haven't yet sprayed neem oil, but here are all 4 of them. May they grow healthy and thrive. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this away. So it's time now to take some cuttings on the top. So they will become smaller, but they will grow very fast. So I'm not worried about that. But I want to do that before they get too leggy or they get too misshaped. And also I will also add some bamboo sticks to some of them so they can go more straight up or just not too angled or hanging over the pot. Okay, let's start. I'm a bit nervous. I'm nervous, but I also know that this will grow. Here is one. It's quite many. You can get a few cuttings from this one, but I will just put it here for now. I think I'm cutting too low. Oh my gosh, I am. It's too late now. What have I done? Here's an example of one of the cuttings. I think there is one node, and then I took off the leaves from here because the roots will grow right here. That's a big chop. It's so beautiful. Look at that. And here they are. Here are the cuttings, and here and this is how they look like after the cuttings. They don't look very great, or they don't look at all as they did before. But I know they will grow very beautiful, and they really grow like weed. I remember when I was before getting this, and I was listening to other people saying, "Oh, you have to trim them often," and now I understand why, especially in spring. Because they will really grow fast. And yeah, so look forward. I will update you in a few weeks and see how big they've gotten, or what shape they even taken. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next video. There are more repotting to come, and also a home tour of this new apartment. So stay tuned. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.